News investigation into the waste of taxpayer dollars. How can it be that a prisoner serving a life sentence is collecting unemployment checks? Tonight, ABC's Mark Greenblatt on the trail of incompetence and fraud.
Meet LA gang member Anthony the Chopper Garcia. Despite getting 65 to life for murder, he continued to collect $1,600 a month in unemployment. The Chopper allegedly let his cronies cash the checks. The total haul, $20,000. They're now awaiting trial. The state of Florida was no better, sending Robin Ballard Durkle unemployment checks last June while she sat behind bars. When she got out, she used the money for a freedom party. And in Missouri, a businessman faces charges for faking his unemployment and using the money on hotels in Costa Rica and meals at Hooters. And it's not just fraud. The feds say much of the problem is due to lax oversight and simple error by state agencies, such as when they let people continue to collect after they find a job. How big is the problem?
Well, it's a big cost.
United States Secretary of Labor Hilda Solis sat down one-on-one with ABC News and says last year American states doled out $13.7 billion to people who had not properly qualified. States like Colorado, which the Department of Labor says improperly paid more than $300 million over 3 years, Louisiana more than $500 million, and Indiana $1.7 billion.
Indiana, according to the U.S. Department of Labor, seems to have a real problem with doling out a lot of money in what they call improper payments.
Well, it's just poppycock.
Because he says in Indiana, much of the problem is people failing to register with the state jobs board before getting money.
So I don't think these can be characterized as improper payments.
But the federal government stands pat, saying those safeguards prevent wrongful payments.
We're holding them accountable to that, and we're saying that you're not closing the gap when it comes to improper payments.
The idea making it that much harder for people like the Chopper and others to take your money right to the bank.
So, Mark, what's the Labor Department going to do about it?
Diane, one idea is to simply hand over the names of everybody who's actually received an improper payment to the IRS and let the IRS confiscate tax refunds. It's an idea that's gaining steam and already working in several states. And as a result of this story, Diane, Secretary Solis telling me that she's going to make it a new top priority of hers to go out and have the rest of the states get on board.
All right, way to go. Thank you very much, Mark.